Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be discussing the Adidas forum Bad Bunny Easter egg. Specifically, we will be discussing some release info, how to cop, and of course, some resale predictions at the end of the video. The Adidas forum Bad Bunny Easter egg releases on April 4th, which isn't too far away. Retail will be $160. Since this is an Adidas item, I unfortunately do not have the exact stock. What I can tell you, though, is that these are extremely limited, just like the prior pair. Regarding resale, we will cover that towards the end of the video, as always, and I'll just let you know now, it's looking incredible. With the release info out of the way though, let's jump into how to cop these Adidas forum Bad Bunny Easter eggs. First of all, if any news sites pop up or any urgent info, etc., be sure to follow my Twitter, KeithAdam10, and personals for you so you stay updated 24/7, not just for these of course, but also for any urgent info such as the Jordan Reserve that we recently saw. Shout out to those of you who were following and were able to cop from there, as well as those of you in Endurance who had all the early information for this as usual. Also, please make sure that you guys don't forget to sign up for the Adidas Confirmed app draw. It is currently open. The drawing will begin at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time on drop day. The key to winning here is simply entering as many accounts as possible. It won't be easy regardless though, since this is very limited. The issue is that similar to Nike, Adidas does require SMS verification for account entries. Therefore, you can either ask your friends to use their phone number and ask them for the verification code when they receive it, or if you rather not bother them or you just want a significant amount of pre-verified accounts in general, feel free to check out the link in the description for TAR's Adidas accounts while they're still in stock. Now, moving on to first come first serve drops. These will begin at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The first one I want to mention is Shop Nice Kicks. These are all Shopify drops, so none of them unfortunately will be easy, but I do have a tip for here which may give you a slight edge. Normally I would stay away from suggesting Shop Nice Kicks because of that $27 shipping, but in this case obviously that doesn't matter at all considering the resale for these is so immense. Normally we avoid it on the lower margin type shoes, but it should not be an issue at all when it comes to these obviously. But regarding the tip, you can make add to cart links early for this site to give you a slight manual advantage. These sites do load the variants beforehand because they're absolute bozos. To do this, right click on view page source, Control F or Command F if you're on Mac, type in variant to find your desired size, pick from that list. You'll see a couple of them, and on the same line, say if I want a size 10 for example, I'll just go to the left of that line. This is the format at least for this specific site. It's a little different on the page source for multiple different sites of course, but for this one specifically you'll see it just like this as you see on the screen right now. Then you just want to copy that and put it into this format, the domain /cart/ the variant right in here, :1. It will give you an advantage if you make a bookmark out of this link and click it right before 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The queue will start early before the drop even begins because botters are going to be starting tasks early. So the goal will be for you to try to time it properly. Try to click early enough so that the queue ends when it does go live, but if you do click it too early, you'll then get the out of stock error page. So a little luck is involved with the timing. Obviously you can't estimate it perfectly, but keep trying to click the bookmark each time you do get the out of stock page, and hopefully you do get that perfect timing, because if you do get that perfect timing, then you'll actually have a manual shot here. As for the next site I would probably suggest Kith, since they do also get relatively decent stock, at least compared to the other Shopify sites, even though these are definitely very, very limited in general. If you're in a group that sends Kith early links, be sure to take advantage of that, since that will definitely give you a slight edge as well. Expect a checkpoint with a question and H CAPTCHA. Again, Kith should get pretty decent stock, at least relative to other Shopify sites. Other than Kith though, you could also consider trying to go for Concepts at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. At least they dropped the last pair. They used to be decent for manual users, but as of recently, unfortunately, they have not been using checkpoints consistently, nor bot protection, which absolutely sucks, and I have no idea who's managing it right now and why they're doing this. If you do choose to go for it for whatever reason though, they do require login, so keep that in mind. Make sure you're logged into the site beforehand, but again, I don't exactly suggest focusing on Concepts. It's going to be heavily botted. They haven't been using bot protection or checkpoints very consistently like they used to. And lastly, for potentially 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Atmos may drop. At least they dropped the last pair as well. Keep an eye on their Instagram and they'll put up a post before they do drop if they are going to be. This will be a near impossible manual cop similar to Concepts, but might as well give it a try anyway, since this time is 11 a.m. Eastern Time rather than 10 a.m. At least this is what it was for the prior drop. If it is 10 a.m. Eastern Time, I don't suggest focusing on here. But if this is 11 a.m. Eastern time, again, it can't really hurt to try. If any more do pop up, I will keep you guys updated, of course. For now, expect your best chances to be on the confirmed app and these Shopify drops to be extremely difficult. With how to cop out of the way though, let's move on to resale predictions. These are extremely limited, just like the prior pair. Furthermore, Bad Bunny collaborations in general tend to have a lot of demand because of all of his fans, like we've seen on the prior pair and even the Crocs collab he's done before. Pre-sale is also looking fantastic, no complaints there whatsoever. So this is definitely, in conclusion, a very obvious one. Expect these to be extremely profitable with an incredible margin in all sizes, full throttle without a doubt. No matter what size you could get your hands on, obviously go for it. But anyway, that will conclude it for today. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, or you perhaps learned a thing or two. Subscribe and enable post notifications just to stay 100% updated on all hyped releases. Also, feel free to check out the links in the description below for reliable, fast residential proxies and pre-verified Adidas and Nike sneakers accounts. Of course, be sure to follow Endurance's Twitter for updates on potential restocks or free keys. Last but not least, make sure to follow Keep That 10 and Personals for you so you guys stay updated on all urgent info like I was discussing today. With that though, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day and good luck on the drop.